Over the course of the last year, Dee Santos has shown a pattern of anti-parent bias. She suggests that the public school system should assume your natural-born rights as a parent because you aren't doing a good enough job, but then will blame you for the failures of the system that she helped create. During the October 16th, 2020 school board meeting, numbers of parents were pouring their hearts out, crying, begging for their kids to be let back in school. At the end of public comments, this is how Dee Santos described these heartbroken parents.
You hear everybody's opinions, and never in my life, and I hope I never see it again, but there's never been such hateful people, I guess you'd say, and children learn from people and stuff. Everybody has opinions. Sometimes we need to keep our opinions to ourselves.
When the school district was trying to salvage high schoolers' grades after the 155% increase in Fs by implementing the Learning Recovery Plan, Dee Santos blamed parents for the failures of distance learning.
Santos. I just want to say I don't think there's any reason why any student is left out after seeing this. There's something for everybody. So there's no excuse, Parents beware. It's out there.
Dee Santos also said that social-emotional learning education should be taught because parents either aren't sure how to or they are trying to instill their own values in their children.
It was very interesting today because I had a discussion about this with a 16-year-old, and I asked him his opinion, and he said, if I wanted to learn something, I'd rather learn from my teacher who knows what they're supposed to be teaching than a parent at home who's not sure or wants them to do it their way or believe in how they want them to be raised or whatever.
This mentality that the public school system should take over parents' natural-born right to teach their own set of values in their children was reflected again a month later at the August 3rd school board meeting, when over 300 concerned parents and community members showed up requesting mass choice in school. Later in the board meeting, a controversial curriculum was being voted on, which included its own disciplinary procedures without parents' involvement. Dee Santos called LMUSD parents a bad example to their kids and insinuated that the school should take responsibility for the children's discipline.
Yes, Ms. Santos.
Yes, tonight is a prime example of things that happen that weren't taught in school. Tonight, there was young kids in this audience that had to listen to adults with foul language and disrespect. That wasn't taught here at LMUSD. It was taught at home. If you do wrong, you're going to pay for it. You're going to answer to somebody.
Dee Santos has made it perfectly clear how little she respects the parents that voted her into office. It's time to rethink that vote.